Now, this is no new topic here. This is nothing that you haven't heard before. It's just kind of my elaboration on it. But yeah, man, I really think that overconsumption is something that is real, is evident in day-to-day life, even if you mean or don't mean to do it. But bro, just know that you're taking in too much of what you don't need, man. All these Instagram videos, these shorts, these reels, all the music you constantly digest, all the video games you play, just doing all these negative things, man. You're overstimulating your brain. You're consuming way more than you need to actually be productive throughout your day, doing things that matter and not just going ahead and watching the latest reel that your homeboy sent to you. Which, disclaimer, by the way, it's not bad to do that sometimes. Shout out the bros for sending me memes on IG. Shit is hilarious. But that's not the point, man. I digress. That's not the point. The point is overconsumption is real, and it's something that's distracting us from realizing who we necessarily are and what needs to be done in our day-to-day lives to progress to the outcome, the reality that we are actually looking to create. It's easy for someone to be on one path of focus, whether it's bettering their physical health, their mental health, whether it's trying to plan up and start up their private business or whatever they want to do. But then all it takes is just a few minutes of you doom scrolling, 15 minutes of you doing something you don't need to do, and you're sucked up to consuming again. And hours fly by, and you realize that you spend way more time doing something that you didn't need to do, something that sucked you away from what you were working towards, something that you actually needed to do. And you wonder why no progress has been made, or why you feel like shit at the end of the day. It's because you got sucked in the loophole again. Back to consuming, back to taking in information that you know you do not need to take in. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been a heavy victim of this for a while. I mean, it's the reason why I haven't dropped another video in a long time too. It's easy for me to get sucked in, get back in the overconsumption lane, and it's something that needs to be stopped. It's something that needs me to realize that it's not gonna benefit me or you if you're overconsuming in whatever you may be doing. And it's time to put down whatever you're eating up and just start actually creating something that makes you proud of bringing it into the real world, whether that's video content creation, whether you're a model, whether you're making music. Just, it's okay to indulge in a few things here and there to get inspiration from, to free your mind a little bit and just not have to come up with ideas all the time. But what's more important is that you actually take the information you receive and put it to action. No one will ever get anything done if they're in a constant state of learning, constant state of finding out. There's still the fucking around part. There's still the part of you that needs to actually try this out, try it out in your own way for you to make it work, for you to realize that maybe what I learned wasn't necessarily, for me, or maybe I can change it up a bit and just teach it to myself in a better way, or to other people. That's the beautiful balance between creativity and consumption. Consumption needs to be on the lower percentage than your creative output in order for you to actually progress in life. Now, I have said before that 2025 will be one of the best years of your life, all our lives. Whether something major happens or whether it's just minute changes that we stack up as the months go to truly build up who we are in the near future. And I still believe that firmly, that it will be one of the best years. And the way for you to realize that and to actually put that into reality is, bro, please stop over consuming. Stop watching all these reels of people living their lives. Meantime, you're just scrolling there for hours, probably seeing 100 people living totally different lives, and you're just daydreaming. You're just looking at everything unfold in the world. Meantime, your reality, your own bubble of a world is just stagnant, and it's been that way because overconsumption was never meant to be a thing. I truly believe that as human beings, we weren't meant to literally know what someone is doing on the other side of the planet, or what someone is doing in a whole different country unless we personally know them. But now you can literally know what your fucking unknown friend in Taiwan or in Russia or in Rome or in South Africa or wherever they may be is doing right now, purely because of social media. It's supposed to be used in bits, this information, in nibbles. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, my friend is actually over here in this country doing that. Let me get back to work. Oh, this is how you actually do what I'm trying to do right here. Let me get back to work. Don't overconsume and just put yourself in a state of gluttony, electric gluttony. I would say just really be honest with yourself. Just let yourself know that, hey, I'm exactly where I started this year, or I'm exactly where I've been the past couple of days, weeks, months, and I'm sick of that. And realize that the main source of the issue is the matter of the fact that you're consuming so much useless information than you need to be. As humans, we're meant to evolve, we're meant to develop and create and bring something into this world that is amazing, either to ourselves or fortunately to many others. And no great creator, no great artist, no great movie creator, the greats never got there by just consuming endless amounts of training, endless amounts of video footage, endless amounts of history, and they didn't put that into fruition. Put down the phone, mod. It's time for you to start creating. And not just for a little while, to stick to it. Because you'll be so happy once you turn the tables. Once you turn the tables and you realize that, I can actually go from being a full-time consumer to being a full-time creator. You're not gonna do that unless you stop consuming too much and actually start creating things, man. So I really hope that you actually do that and stop being in a constant state of electronic gluttony. It's 2025, bro. Middle of the year, month 7, game 7. It's time to make the change. It's time for you to be better. You can still make this the best year of your life. It's 2025, baby. It's time to live your life. It's time for you to realize that you're a living, breathing human being. You're meant to actually put effort into bettering yourself, into bringing back something into this world. And the least you could do is to bring back or to output a better version of yourself, one that is not so deep into consumption, deep into eating up all the slop that is electronically fed to you. Yeah, it's okay for you to take a few breaks here and there, but get inspiration, man. Use your consumption as energy. It's the exact same thing as working out. You're gonna eat something 1.5 hours before you gym, so you get that energy up. What do you think is gonna happen if you literally consume all this content and you just sit back for the next 6 hours and don't do shit? Your mind is becoming wasteful. You're wasting that energy. You're wasting that creative prowess. Use it in any way, shape, or form that benefits you. Everything's an investment. Everything will pay off if you just take that step and create. And I hope this lets you know that you need to start doing that too if you haven't already. Shout out to everyone who's making their content so that, literally we can consume it, get inspiration, and try to make our own in our unique ways, whether it's gaming, whether it's podcasts, talking, music, whatever it may be. The world is endless in terms of what you can do creatively. But please put a limit to how much you consume. There's so many beautiful people out there with beautiful minds. It's time for the world to see that creativity, man. Stop overconsumption and start getting creative.